Under it, we're also going to talk on the origin of Nigerian political system and the problems with Nigerian political scenario. That's the reasons of their backwardness or crisis. We have some distinguished speakers who will be taking us on the topic in the person of Honorable Akindo Joy and Comrade Kevin G. Honorable Akindo Joy will be taking us on the first one, which is the origin of Nigerian political system. Honorable Akindo Joy.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Viewers all over the world. I still remember my humble self, Honorable Akindo Joy. Today I'll be discussing on the topic, origin of political crisis in Nigeria. That is, when can we actually say that political crisis began in Nigeria? Political crisis can be traced down to the colonial era. The colonial masters triggered off political crisis in Nigeria. When they arrived in Nigeria, they merged different conflicting cultural backgrounds under one political unit called Nigeria. According to some scholars, the main source of political crisis or any other crisis is class struggle. These people from different cultural backgrounds had their own conflicting cultural beliefs, norms and values, which they held so much. Without this merger by the colonial masters, there will not be any Biafra group agitating for self-governance. The Niger Delta Avengers wouldn't have existed. They are agitating for self-governance of their place due to the negative effects of oil exploration in their area. Also, the terrorist group known as Boko Haram would not be in existence had it been the colonial master did not merge different conflicting cultural groups together to become one political entity called Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Honorable Akindo Joy, for your insightful view at KBC Studio.
My pleasure.
The next online is the problem with Nigerian political scenario. That's the reason of the backwardness. Let's welcome Comrade Kevin G for his view on this topic.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I remember my humble self, Comrade Kelvin G, a student of Abia State University, 400 level. I want to be anchored on the problems that have led to crisis in Nigerian political system. Because of our time, I'll run them down sequentially. First and foremost, you have wrong leadership. We have center-dominated federalism, and we have ethnic dominance difference. But I'll be centering more on bad leadership. According to Plato, until philosophers become kings and kings become philosophers, the state's political curriculum will remain in a state of municipied atabralaza. What was Plato trying to augur? Plato was trying to exaggerate until lovers of wisdom become kings, and kings becomes lovers of wisdom. The state will know no peace and progress. Nigerian leaders are too incapacitated. They don't have the wherewithal of leadership. They don't have the leadership capacity. They don't have the attributes of a leader, what it takes to take a nation from one level to another. For over 50-something years of independence in Nigeria, we are still centering around the same stuff. Nigeria is posing as the giant of Africa. What are we to show? The giant of Africa, your people cannot even be proud of you. Today, your citizens is not secured. Everybody's life is in shambles, living under fear. There is no electricity. Exclusively in some places, there is no steady water supply. Unemployment ravaging the surface of the earth. People entering into deviance acts because of high rate of unemployment in Nigeria. I am not criticizing my nation, but what am I trying to say? Bad leadership has been or is still the major problem we are having in Nigeria. Today you can see our leaders stealing from our own country, which are pretending to be our leaders, to go and save in foreign banks. Can you fathom Barack Obama carrying American money to come and save in Nigeria? It's not possible. But today, you can see our senators, house members, governor, even presidents siphoning our money to go and enrich their own pocket, saving it in other foreign banks. So leadership or bad leadership still remains one of the problems to Nigeria, especially in their political and economic development. Today, Nigeria is still importing matchstick, we see import toothpick, everything we import. Even the so-called rice that we are producing in the Atebonyi state here, Nigeria is still importing rice from Thailand. We can never practice mechanized theory, according to Professor Jack Raja, trying to patronize indigenous production to develop our own economy. Our leaders is so blindfolded, blind-minded that they don't even know, they don't know the capacity, they don't have the capacity to take a nation to its Canaan land. But I see leaders emerging from Nigeria. Give Nigeria time, strong leaders will emerge that will take this country to a higher world, that will make Nigeria to be to Africa what America is to the world, that will take Nigeria economy around Africa to make Africa a giant in economic base, just like what China is doing today in the world. Not only that, we still have some problems like center-dominated federalism. Today, Nigeria poses to be a federal system of, is practicing federal system of government, but the center is still dominating. What kind of federalism do you have? The peripheral state does not even have control of what they have under them. They can't control their own jurisdiction. The federal is still intervening. And quote me, that is the reason why we have Niger Delta Avengers today. And until Nigerian system is being restructured to allow these peripheral states to control what they have, the problem might still continue. We see how some things like ethnicity. Now, I still concur with the first speaker in the person of Akilo Joy, who opined that colonialism is a major crisis in Nigerian political scenario. Ethnicity, what is it all about? Now, when the white men came, they tried to, or they emerged contradicting ethnic groups together to answer one Nigeria, not knowing or not observing the sharp contrasts, not observing the problems, the inability for these different tribal groups to live together. They just emerge them together for their own economic motive exploitation. But today, look at what is happening. Though the British Parliament have, the House of Commons have passed a law that Biafran should emerge, but look at the effects of out of their own personal interest. They enjoy this different entity together to answer Nigeria. Look at what is happening today in Nigeria. Everybody is living under fear. Biafran agitation, Niger Delta bombings, Boko Haram insurgency. Are we living in Nigeria of peace or in Nigeria of crisis? This question still goes to British House of Commons. Why did they do this to us? Nigeria is in shambles today. Things are very, very hard. Most people are running out of Nigeria, going to other nations to have a living, to start a new life here. Because here is no more a place of living. Because of one mistake that our colonial masters augmented on us. A march contradicting ethnic groups to answer one Nigeria, which has been causing Taliban in our Nigerian political system. Not wasting much of our time, in our next edition, we will try to fashion out a solution to this political menace, political instability, economic degradation happening in Nigeria. Because if this should continue, few years from now, Nigeria might go under colonialism or might be begging. In fact, they will start importing human beings to Nigeria. If they are even importing matches, ordinary toothpick, Nigeria is importing. Next edition, we'll come out with some solution. I'm not criticizing Nigeria. I love my country. God bless them so much. God bless Africa. God bless Nigeria. God bless Abia State. And God bless Abia State University. We'll meet in the next edition. See you next Monday. Honorable Mr. Speaker, I don't know if there is still any other question that you have for me, but I believe with me that the problem in Nigeria today can only be solved through innovations. Through innovations, because our leaders have failed us. They are only interested to enrich their personal pockets. They don't have the masses at heart. So, my comrade, It's nice being in this studio today.
Thank you very much.
We wish to see you next Monday. And if you invite me, I'll gladly come. Thank you so much. Keep watching Kevin G Studio. We love you so much. And in our next edition, we come up with a solution. Not only to analyze the problem in Nigeria, but we'll try to come up with a solution towards economic development, political stability in Nigeria. God bless Africa. God bless Nigeria. God bless Abia State, and God bless my institution, Abia State University. I'm currently in 400 level political science. See you in our next edition by next week Monday. We love you. Take care.